And then here you are, emotionally, you felt like you just did 2 tours in Afghanistan.
All right, so here we go. Part 2 of Brittany Renner. She's tired of niggas treating her this way. She's not making real money. But she goes on these podcasts, multiple podcasts, and she does stuff like this.
Dopamine driven and not oxytocin.
You see, the issue here is you put yourself out in a specific light, and then you're angry that people look at you in that specific light.
That's why I know I need to do this video. I don't want to. Forgiveness has been a really big theme in my life. I'm gonna get through this video, but never understood when people said you forgive for you. There are a lot of people that I never even began to remotely forgive in my heart. Like breaking to Brittany in private, still holding on to resentment. What was so hard about forgiveness for me was
the only thing that needs forgiveness is that that cat between your legs, because I don't know, man, the book you put out and the way you be putting yourself out there for all of these high value men.
Seems like everybody just moves on with their life. And then here you are, emotionally, you felt like you just did 2 tours in Afghanistan. Arm blown off.
This is why modern women will always have an issue, because they equate their situations to something that's just not comprehensible. You really think that all the dicks that you taken put you in the same position as somebody that went through 2 tours in Afghanistan? This chick is super delusional.
Forever changed by the events that happened to you. There's an acceptance part too, where there are some apologies you'll just never get. And you have to validate yourself. I choose forgiveness.
The same person that's saying this is the same person that did this.
Possible. That is biological.
This was literally no less than like 2-3 weeks ago. How did you come to this epiphany so quickly?
Because I don't want to keep looping in the same story. Because that same story, like the stories that we tell ourselves about our lives, are the same stories that keep us captive. The things that happen to us shape us, without a doubt. But they don't define us. Your wounds, your war wounds, it just means you showed up and you fought. And that's something to be proud of.
All right, again, I don't know why she's equating all of the dicks that she's taken to like being in war. Like, people who go and fight for our country, they do that out of a patriotic sense of duty. You did everything to yourself out of selfishness. You released a book about you fucking multimillionaires by yourself. That was your choice. Nobody put you in this position but you. The first thing you should do is, instead of talking about forgiveness, you have to take accountability. And throughout all your podcasts and all the interviews you've had a really hard time taking accountability. First comes accountability, then comes forgiveness.